A long time ago, the Israelites, God's special people, were free at last after being slaves in Egypt. God had sent Moses to lead them, showing his power through incredible miracles. But freedom wasn't easy. After crossing the Red Sea, they were wandering through the wilderness, and let's just say the people weren't exactly grateful. They grumbled about food, water, and everything in between. But God had big plans for them. He wanted them to be His people, a shining example of how to live right. So He decided to give them a gift. Not gold or riches, but something even better. A guide to light. One day, God called Moses up Mount Sinai. Moses climbed the mountain, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. When he reached the top, God spoke to him. It was time for God to give Moses the rules, the 10 Commandments. These weren't just ordinary rules, they were like the foundation of a great house, meant to help the Israelites live good lives. God Himself carved the commandments onto 2 stone tablets. These rules taught the Israelites to honor God, respect their families, tell the truth, and be kind to others. It was a moment of pure awe, God, the creator of the universe, giving His people instructions for a better life. But while Moses was up on the mountain, something terrible was happening below. The Israelites got impatient. They thought, Moses is taking too long, maybe he's not coming back. Instead of trusting God, they decided to make their own god, a golden calf. They danced and worshipped this statue as if it had saved them from Egypt. When Moses came down with the stone tablets, he couldn't believe his eyes. The people were celebrating around the golden calf. His heart broke. He had just spent time with the holy God, receiving these precious rules. And here were the Israelites, forgetting everything God had done for them. In his anger and sorrow, Moses threw the stone tablets to the ground, breaking them. Moses then turned to God, begging Him to forgive the people. It was an emotional moment. Moses loved the Israelites, even though they messed up big time. He even told God, "If you won't forgive them, take my name out of your book." That's how much He cared for them. God, in His amazing mercy, forgave the Israelites. He asked Moses to carve out 2 new stone tablets. And once again, God wrote the commandments. This time, the people were more serious about following God's ways. The story of the 10 Commandments teaches us something timeless and important. First, God's rules aren't meant to make life boring. They're there to protect us and help us live in harmony with Him and others. Second, even when we mess up, God is merciful and gives us second chances. Just like the Israelites, we sometimes forget to trust God and make mistakes. But God's love is bigger than our failures. He's always ready to guide us back to Him. So, whether you're young or old, remember this. God's rules are like signposts on the road of life, pointing us toward love, kindness, and truth. And when we stumble, His grace is always there to pick us up and help us start again.